the Puff man himself. Like, if you're talking about Puff and you're not talking about Hungrybox, you are definitely talking about Prince Abu.
Dude, yeah,
he is like, the man on Puff right now.
He is #2, giving us all the secrets for Puff.
Seriously.
Unfortunately, he lost in winners to Fork.
Yo, Fork is the upset king from our region, dude. He destroys like everyone.
Icy's Puff, come on.
Like I'm honestly.
Whisper because Abu can hear me.
No, I know. Yeah, well. But like, yo, I was at lunch with you guys. He trolled you so hard, man.
Yeah,
like, maybe he's just like yelling at him, like, "Yo, listen, man, are you in losers?" Like, oh.
No, I can't do.
No, I know. He's still a homie, right? He's still a homie.
Oh yeah, he's a homie.
And also, he definitely has given Leffen and Armada that 9 out of 10 win rate versus Hungrybox.
Dude,
so.
They need the practice. Everyone is lacking in the Puff matchup, and Abu is the hero
Seriously,
that
like,
we need.
Who's like a good Puff in Europe? Like, there's Tech, but he's from France.
Yeah.
And like geographically, that is, you know, relatively far from Sweden. So
true. Tell me about Wisp. I don't know much about this guy. Do you know him?
I do. I know him not by that name. His original tag is definitely Kason Birdman. And he's like he's been around for like a decent amount of time. And I don't know if you know the player Sauce.
I do.
He is Sauce's regular doubles partner. These guys are both doubles fiends. They play so much doubles together. And he is a guy who just like swaps back and forth between characters quite relentlessly.
Right.
So, and I guess he swaps between tags as well.
Yeah.
With the Wisp, man.
That being said, in this area, you guys do have a Puff idea, so...
We do. He's not very active in terms of tournament entrance anymore because, like, his life is essentially taken up by organizing this event every year nowadays.
Okay.
So you don't see him coming out too much and playing. But yeah, he's definitely been, like, in contention for one of the best Puffs around.
Having a Puff that's notable in your region is such a boon. It's such a gift, honestly.
You really need one.
You need it in this day and age with Prince Ooze and Hungryboxes just floating around and other Puffs and pools. It's just like
you gotta have your top, you gotta have your top players prepared for that because guaranteed, you know, there's a few good Foxes in your region, no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what.
But you know, there's not necessarily a good Puff, and Puff is definitely on the up and up. And I think a lot of new players getting into the game now as like primarily spectators are gonna be feeling the Puff, you know, because she has so much crazy turnaround potential.
Dude, he's playing the matchup pretty well, though, Wisp.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who I consider to be one of the more technical Foxes in our region. So you'll see some really slick stuff out of Wisp, we'll call him. I just want to call him Kason. Like, it's killing me.
I like that he's just kind of staying in center stage, and for some reason it feels like he's kind of boxing Abu by the ledge. It's not bad for Puff, but it seems like he's zoning him just by his aerials and his lasers and whatnot. So, good stuff from Wisp.
He's creating a really good presence for himself. Just keeping in the center stage, kind of forcing Prince Abu to approach him, and it works really well so far.
Yeah, but he's not playing like the super laser campy style that we're kind of used to, but he's staying in ranges that the back air of Puff can't reach, and I think that's exactly where you want to be as Fox, so
yeah, I think
props to him. This should be an edge guard, but...
Wisp is not known for his for being like a really campy player. He's definitely more of like a combo heavy. He's definitely a guy who really loves the game. So he always wants to do something cool for the fans, show off a little bit.
Sure. I will say that Abu's like kind of dropped like 3 or 4 edge guards that I don't see him dropping before. I think he'd be a little rattled.
Yo, he might be a little bit shook from getting the 200 BPM put on him.
Oh yeah.
That shakes you up, man.
Literally.
Definitely. Yeah. You shake for a little bit and then you just resign to your fate.
The salt lingers.
Yeah. When I get that, like Fork, he's such a nice guy. And, like he'll do it to you, know. He'll take you out. Like he has no regrets whatsoever, and he's beaten almost every like top player in our scene now.
There it is. That's the one.
Yeah.
The game changer.
Prince Abu looking solid. And this is one of the first times I've seen where another player is almost as close to the player cam as Prince Abu is. This is one of the only times I see it.
It's true.
They're both like in there. You know?
Another rest. Man, 2 rests and that just changed the
How many characters are there in this game that can just like take your stock that quickly out of like almost nothing?
I mean,
Ice Climbers,
Fox. There's a few characters, but
Fox, there are.
Jigglypuff is just like so notable at doing it because it happens so fast and off of like one mistake.
Yeah, you just feel so like
blink
helpless.
of an eye.
Yeah, it's just like, oh god, it's over already, really? So taking over the Pokemon Stadium, I'm assuming we would have had probably
Yoshi's band, maybe.
Yeah,
Yoshi's
probably
band
Yoshi's band.
solid choice. Back throw. Not bad, not bad. Keeping the zoning game that was working well for him the first 2 stocks of the first game. Not a bad strategy from Wisp. Ooh, misses the pivot there to get a grab, I think is what he wanted. That would have been sick.
Yeah, look at Kason or Wisp. He's definitely staying right in the middle of that Pokeball. He's just like, he's keeping in there and he's keeping his positioning really well. Great smash DI by Prince Abu to keep his stock because that would have been the end of it.
Yeah, he's got to do that. Oh my god, he's teching in place too much. The first one he didn't tech at all, and second place basically the same option when you're rest like that. So
good patience by Prince Abu being ready for that, and evens up the stocks 0%. 3 stocks apiece.
Yeah. The double. The double.
Yo, this is such a close game, and they're playing some really interesting footsies here.
Right.
Kason doing such a good job of holding center stage, but as you were noting before, like, especially, I almost feel like Kason should maybe be opting for the laser a little bit more at this point.
Right.
Because you're seeing that Prince Abu is really, like, respecting Kason's space for the most part, like, giving him a whole lot of ground on the stage.
Abu is playing this strat? No.
I know.
Abu, you were supposed to be the hero.
Yeah, he was the hero we wanted, and now he's he's
showing us this is how you play Puff.
Oh, but yo, Kason punished. He's like, yo, you're not Hungry Box. You don't have that timing exactly down. Oh no, no.
Actually, it's good on this particular transformation because you can't do the down tilt because it's kind of blocked by that little lip on the right side of the stadium there.
What is that lip there for? Honestly,
I don't know, man.
That thing is just like you don't. Oh, he got a little greedy on that.
Yeah.
He definitely wanted to like end the stock right then and there, which I feel like even a fully charged forward smash at 50%. With good DI, I don't think that would have ended Wisp's stock.
Yeah. Abu actually usually plays a more predictive kind of game, especially on the platform, so it's interesting for him to go to such a hard read with the forward smash like that. I don't know, man. He's all about his rest on rolls on platforms.
Right.
That is his bread and butter.
Yeah, it really is. It's, ow! Oh, but then, hey, hits him with a forward smash, calling out Kason's movement. See you later.
Yeah, he's out of there. And oh man, he's kind of just approaching in not safe ways that we know Abu to approach.
Yeah.
What's going on? Wisp.
It could be the...
And he keeps going to the corner there, which is decent for Puff again, but it's if you can stay in the center, why not?
Yeah. No, I know. I feel like, really, like...
He's outboxing himself. And then jab up smash over.
Prince Abu is giving him so much respect considering the fact that he's not using lasers. That's really the thing that I'm... Well, actually, I think the reason why he is able to do that is because he's not using lasers. Like, he's just staying so far back.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to put on pressure when you're not, like, forcing mistakes from the Fox.
Oh, dude, this is so good from Wisp. All that damage. 55%. Now he can just get enough smash.
Whoa.
He's feeling himself a little bit. That might cost him. Rest? Okay.
Oh, no.
Decides not to because he's at last
he would have
stock.
died. Yeah. Assuming that Kason or Wisp had the right DI, that would have been the end of Prince Abu's second game.
Oh.
Really good jump out. A little bit late on that by Kason.
He could have used the platforms a little bit to kind of help with his up air, maybe, perhaps. Trick up the DI.
Yeah, it's looking like the DI up with that up throw by Prince Abu is really keeping him safe here.
Okay, this is scary right now.
Yeah.
One up throw up air, but
one up smash.
No, Abu is looking for that rest.
Yeah, seriously, this is like now that the rest's like available as I feel like you get real excited as a Puff player at this point. You're like, yo, I'm gonna turn this around on you.
And when you're the Fox, you're like, I'm gonna play extra careful, and he really is. He's jumping, he does full jumps at him, and then he kind of retreats, goes back.
Yeah, he's really looking for that true like 100% opening. Yeah, that was
it is.
That's it.
Dude.
Yeah, they both. I saw like 4 combined nods between them there. Like Wisp was like, yeah, and then Prince Abu's like, oh, okay.
You seen that one tweet about Abu where he's like, I'm nodding, but I really don't understand what's going on. It doesn't mean that I'm actually understanding the game.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do with my head, right? Yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do.
It's better than shaking your head at the very least.
Yeah, that's true. You shake your head. That, like, people read into that. They're like, oh, he's getting in his own head. He's out of it. Oh, no.
1-1. Where is he going to go? I think Dreamland is probably not on the table.
No, probably banned.
I think he might go FOD, would be my guess.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. Good call, my man.
The fist bump. 1-1. Man, this is tight. This is game point for both of these guys. Man, or tournament point.
Yo, you know this is a stacked tournament when we're sitting here with the potential that Prince Abu might not make top 32.
No, let's not say that, dude.
I just said potential. Potential.
Dude, yeah, there's potential. But then he'd be able to train the other people.
That's true. Yeah, then you know for like 100% sure Hungry Box is not taking this tournament anymore. Like, there's just no way. Or maybe he's just so salty he's like, you know what? I'm not helping you guys anymore. I'm done with that. Or do
You know,
he's
he
not?
might.
Or do you
He
think
might-
Obby's not really that kind of guy?
Or he might just not feel smash if he's out. But anyway, look at this straight up air combo right now.
Good clink there for Wisp.
That reverse back air was strange, and nice one to clean it up. Read that he was going to go up instead of down.
That was clean.
Yeah, clean.
You got to be, and you know what? He wasn't really hitting those earlier, and if he can, that's going to really give him a lot of mileage.
Yeah.
Because if you're not hitting your edge guards on Fox as Puff, like, you're playing half the matchup.
I see Abu is actually getting a lot more reads on Wisp's aerial mobility, so I see him catching him with up airs like that again.
A lot of trades, and when you're up like this, you know, it's pretty good for
another up
Puff.
air. Because he's been avoiding the uppers with back airs, and Abu switches it up by going for an anti-air, an anti-jump, as it were.
And he doesn't even need to rest at that point because he can just keep building this lead, and if he does a rest, it's almost a guaranteed stock trade.
Solid.
Wow.
Dude.
Prince Abu taking a commanding lead in this game. This is going to be really tough for Wisp to come back from.
Yeah, he's playing really safe. He's staying at that diagonal range from Fox to where Fox can't really do much, and Wisp should actually see that and start lasering.
Right. No, I know. He seems like he might be a little bit antsy, especially with Puff at this percent. You know that you have so many kill options on him. But that almost, it seems like he's really out of that percentage range where he's going to be able to just straight double jump.
Maybe down throw or back air. Why not trade?
Or back air, why not?
Why not?
Hey, it's going to take a little bit more percentage for Puff to get the raw kill on Fox, but like 90% of the kills that Puff gets on Fox are either like edge guard kills or rests. You know, like it's not a lot of times where it's just like a raw, like high percentage knock them off the blast zone
or like forward
kill.
smash or something. Yeah. I see what you mean. I got you. Oh man.
So like I feel like in this matchup, like a lot of the time the percent like doesn't make that much of a difference unless it's like rest percent or not for Puff.
I think the first game and even the second game especially, Wisp was kind of hanging back, and now he seems to be approaching a lot more. And I don't know if you should approach Puff on the edge like
that was so scary. He definitely could have just lost the game.
You are playing Abu's game right now, and you have 5 minutes. You don't have to do this. You can just stand there and down tilt, and Puff will get hit eventually if you time it right.
Yeah, Abu's definitely looking to just like cheese him out here if he can get that last stock that way.
This is tough. Oh, down tilt is the answer right now.
Yeah. Down tilt or just stay back and laser.
Yeah, get him to a percent where back air would kill.
Laser, yeah, why not?
Why not? You want to build up the damage and get that juicy back air.
Because as much as, like obviously Wisp has to approach because he's down, and if for some reason this match went to a timeout, he would lose.
But that's 5 minutes away.
He has so much time, right? He has so much time.
Oh, that DI. Oh, that's it.
That's. I would have been very surprised if Abu didn't get that. So good on him to clutch it out. He makes his way into top 32. Well deserved.
That was close, man.
Wisp.
We were sweating. I was sweating for my boy.
Man. I was feeling good. I was hoping my boy was gonna take that, but